So let me ask you so far, what's your tribe? Ephraim, right? So what's your nationality then? Nationality. So you are from the tribe of Ephraim, but what's your nationality?
Puerto Rico.
No. Now I know you speak Spanish, right? All right. What does Puerto Rico mean? What does that mean? Puerto Rico. Just think about it. Puerto Rico. What does Rico means? Rich port, right? So is that your nationality? Your nationality is, are you a rich port? No, that's why I said you do know that you are from the tribe of Ephraim. All praises, that's good. But you're also gonna find out that you are from the put that up, please. You are from the nation of Israel, from the tribe of Ephraim. Because what have you learned so far? What did he teach you so far? What have you learned? Besides that you are from the tribe of Ephraim, and now I just told you that you are from the nation of Israel. So your nationality will be an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim. That's who you are. Now, he told you what is that you're supposed to follow the laws and so forth, right? Now let me ask you, what do you learn so far from what you learned from this brother? What do you learn so far? I know you were listening. I know you did tell me you are from the tribe of Ephraim, but what have you learned so far?
Carry the word of God.
I can't hear you, sorry.
You gotta stand behind God and carry his word.
Right. Now, let me ask you why it's very important. I'm coming to you because it's very important. So back then we had the nation of Israel, which got split into two kingdoms, Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom. Now the Southern Kingdom was based on Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the Haitian, West Indians, and the so-called blacks. Now there was another side of the kingdom, which was Northern Kingdom. I'll tell you that because the tribe of Ephraim was the leading tribe of the other 10 tribes. That's why I'll tell you that. Because when it comes to the Hispanics, Puerto Ricans got a huge presence. You know that a lot of people, when it comes to Guatemala, South America, they look up to Puerto Ricans a lot, especially with their music. They got a lot of you know that, right? Well, so everybody looks up to Ephraim some type of way. So what happens? Judah was the leading tribe, right? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back with you. So I say Ephraim, right? Ephraim should be, I tell you that because you got a huge part in these. Like I told you, you got a huge presence between every other tribe. Everybody looks up to Ephraim. Now let me, look. Let me get, first off, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, right? Because you said that you're gonna stand up for the Most High. Yes, and that's a so-called Puerto Rican from the tribe of Ephraim, from the nation of Israel. You got how do you say? You got a huge responsibility. Thank you. You got a huge responsibility to wake up every other tribe.
That's
because
right.
Back then you were the leading tribe of the Northern Kingdom. Until now, you are supposed to wake up every other tribe. That's what we're waiting for. On the so-called Puerto Ricans to wake up. I don't know if you remember, you know, during the 60s, 70s, you had, let's think about the so-called blacks. We had the Black Panthers. You had so many movements. You had Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, right? Around that time. But at the same time, there was another huge movement going on with the so-called Latinos, with the so-called Puerto Ricans. Do you know what it is? Have you heard of the Young Lords?
Get out.
The Young Lords? No? All right. Well, read that first, and then we'll go back to it. Because see, so-called Puerto Ricans got a huge responsibility when it comes to the Latinos. Go ahead, read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
It says, fear God and keep his commandments. So you should teach every other tribe. You should wake up and teach every other tribe to what? To keep God's commandments. That is your role. That is the role of the so-called Puerto Rican and every other tribe. You as the main tribe of the Northern Kingdom should be telling you people. Look at, like right now, we are going to Puerto Rico every month, and we are, Lord willing, trying to open up a school to teach them who they are, what they must do to get out of the conditions that we are living on. Because if you see, Puerto Rico right now is real bad. Let me get blood touches blood.
Yes, sir.
Right now, Puerto Rico's real bad. We go every month, and it's like war zone out there. I know right now La Perla is like crazy right now. La Perla, well, you should know. Right now, it's a war zone out there. La Perla, if you see, blacks and Hispanics are the same. We are, go ahead, bro. Only one, exactly, one way in, one way out. Not even the cops can go in there, right? Right. Well, if you see the same mentality that we got, the same mentality with so-called blacks, because we are the same people, right? Now, go ahead, read that.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the
He
inhabitants of
said, go ahead.
with the land.
He says, the Lord of Israel got a controversy. I told you you are from the nation of Israel. So it says, the Lord got a controversy against us. He got a problem against us with the so-called Puerto Rican and down. Go ahead, read.
Because there is no truth.
There is no truth. No, la perla. Go ahead, keep on reading.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy,
Nor mercy,
nor knowledge of God in the land.
nor knowledge of who?
Of God in the land.
All they know about is guns and trap. You know that La Perla is known all over Puerto Rico. Because I know when I came into the U.S., the first thing I heard about Puerto Rico, La Perla, La Perla, La Perla. Like, why is it so important? Oh, because La Perla, that's the spot, man. That's the place to go. I'm like, why? Oh, because you know if you're real, you're going to be from La Perla. So you know there's a huge beef in Puerto Rico. Go ahead.
By swearing, and lying, and killing, and stealing, and committing adultery. They break out, and blood touches blood.
Blood touches blood. What? Your own people killing your own people.
Bring it out.
It's always Puerto Rican against Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican against Mexican, black against Puerto Rican. We always kill each other. That's it. If you see the other nations, we treat them as better than us. But when you look at the so-called black and Puerto Rican, we stay killing each other. That's it. We are doing the other nations' jobs.
Right.
They are against us, but yet somehow we are against each other. We don't look, every time we have a problem, it's against our own. We never have problems against the other nations. And if we do, we get mad at the other nations, and the next week, we are back to where we was at. I remember the last 2 years, there's been a lot of commotion. With George Floyd and so forth, we had the so-called blacks and a lot of Puerto Ricans joined as well. We had a lot, a lot of people from South America are coming out here. Their kids are being deported, taken away, given to a different people. Now we had a huge movement for the Latinos, but somehow it's 2021 and everybody forgot about that. We get mad in the heat of the wave. But once that wave comes down, our people go back to sleep and go back to the same church, to that damn white devil. Because let me ask you, in Puerto Rico, what do they worship? Let me see that damn image right there of the beast.
Bring it out.
Let me see that image. Right. If you see, I know I grew up with that damn image next to my bed. I know my abuelita, my grandma, my auntie, mi tia, I know they had all that always in the wall or hanging on their damn neck. Una cruz, a cross or a rosary. That's what they had. Now let me get the image to show him, because I know the brother was going into that. Because we gotta cast that image down. Because once our people, Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, they see that image, they actually look at we don't see as the so-called blacks as our brothers. We make a huge, we separate ourselves. Nos separamos. Why? Because that image was implemented when? When did we get that image? I'm gonna show you. First off, let me get that, and then we'll go back. When did we get that image? Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
This is the revelation, the revealing of Christ.
Verse 14.
Right.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said his head and his hairs. His hair and his like beard. It was what?
Were white like wool.
White and woolly. Woolly. If you see around, who got woolly hair? Yes, and a lot of Hispanics. I know if you go to Puerto Rico, if you go to the Dominican Republic, a lot of them got woolly hair. So yes, blacks and Latinos, but mainly it is known for so-called blacks. For the African Americans. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet. I'm talking about color. If I see your feet, I'll be able to see your the rest of your body, right? So now mismo color, the same color, right? Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet. So he saw Christ and he said his feet unto what?
Fine brass.
Fine brass. What is fine brass, bro? What color is brass? Brass, yeah, brass. Like a copper, which is, that's more golden.
A little darker than that.
Darker, so I'm gonna say a derivative of brown, right? Derivative of brown, go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like a penny. You say a penny, right? Now, right. Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
And it was so dark as what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you burn anything, what color does it get? Black, right. Now let's say so according to the Bible, Jesus is a black man. If he was walking around the earth right now, he would have been called an African American.
That's right.
Now let me tell you, when did we get that image? When is it did the Puerto Ricans get that image? And not just the Puerto Ricans, but the whole Latinos. Go ahead. Let me get first Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. I'm gonna show you. You are from the nation of Israel, from the tribe of Ephraim, and you got a huge role in this movement. I'm gonna show you why, though. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. Bring it out. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses, right? Moses took Israel out of Egypt. So Moses went to Egypt and he delivered us from the hand of from the Pharaoh, from the Egyptians. And I will go into more history in that because it was us, the so-called Latino. It was us during that time, and I will explain it what happened. How come we ended up from that side to this side of the earth? Because I know a lot of people, well, we were here before everybody else. I will explain that. How did we get here? But let's go in there first. How we got that image? Go ahead.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Well, verse 1 says, he was talking to Israel. If you follow my commandments, I will put you up on high above everybody else in the world, above every other nation. And if you see black and Hispanics are the lowest. We are the lowest of society here in the U.S. If you see, you got the white people all on top. You got the Chinese, we got the Arabs, you got all that are above us. Us, yeah, we might have like 2 or 3 people that are rich or millionaires, but if you see as a whole nation, we are underneath. Let's say we might have a millionaire, but he cannot go above the status of you people. If you people are known as niggas and wetbacks, that Puerto Rican or Mexican that is a millionaire, he's still gonna be known as a speak or a wetback. Simple as that. Things don't change it. If your national people is at the bottom, you are at the bottom as well.
Right.
Go ahead, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Now 15. Now the coin flips. One side is good things. So you follow my commandments, I'm gonna put you above. I'm gonna make Puerto Rico, which was Puerto Rico, a rich port above, now is poor. Why? Porque le quitan todo. They stole everything from Puerto Rico. Everything. And I'll go into history on that because Puerto Rico. Why did it get its name Puerto Rico? Where did it get it from? Puerto Rico. How did it get Puerto Rico? All right, well,
because there's a lot of before that was the main import for a lot of things.
And it goes deeper than that. When Ponce de Leon got to the land of Puerto Rico, when he got to the land, he used to see so many riches. We were so rich that he saw little kids playing with diamonds. That's how rich we was. Puerto Rico is one of the richest islands in the whole Western Hemisphere. That's why they call that island a paradise. Like Isla del Encanto. That's why they call it that. Like what? It's more like the island of enchantment. Why? Because it was so beautiful. But the riches, the gold, the diamonds, the pearls, and all that. It's mainly the pearls because it's surrounded by water. Pearls come from the sea, right? So that's why it got Puerto Rico. So it says, if you follow my commandments, I'm gonna put you above everybody else. But if you don't, go ahead.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we didn't follow his commandments, curses will come upon us and overtake us. So no matter what we did down the line, those curses will come against us over and over again.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.